I don't care, bro. That's the best D I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh my god, bro. I don't give a bro. I don't give a bro. It's so lucky. Look at how much defense I just played, bro.
Yo, that happened to me so many times, man. It's the most annoying thing to play good defense and pretty much get punished for it in NBA 2K26. I don't know if you all know this, but it's right around the corner, believe it or not. We're 11 days away or so away from Season 7, which means we're just a little over 4 months away from the launch of NBA 2K27. And people are talking, y'all. People are talking about where 2K26 fell short, and hopefully these things a change in future 2Ks. So we got a lot to dive into, of course. So without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
If you don't know, it's Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record or park, even my career brute will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
So you don't know. Your boy Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So by now you know we gotta start the video off the right way. So if you're in the comment section and type first, second, third, know the gang of Brute Squad, I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, man. Much love, much respect. So we got some posts that pretty much picking up some steam, of course, all over X, what we forming on Twitter. We gotta start off with this one right here, and this one went for 200 and something K real quick. Now a lot of people will agree, but I will say it might be deeper than this. But before I drop my opinion, let's dive into this post from Curry. He said no dip shooting is the most zero skill mechanic ever introduced in 2K. It needs to be removed entirely in 2K27. Let me know if you agree with that or not. Now me personally, I'm not someone who got the no dip thing down at all. In fact, I'm amazed that people could do it that consistent in NBA 2K26. I've tried it, of course, but y'all know your boy Brute, I mostly play on the ball, but still it's just something I can't get down as consistent as I see it, believe it or not. So I mean, it's definitely a skill gap in there. It might be I'm just doing it wrong, but if you got any tips for no dipping in NBA 2K26, I want y'all to put it in the comment section. But anyways, we got a few people that chime into that post right here. This first he said tempo shooting as well. He said tempo, no dip shooting is crazy. And Curry responds that tempo is fine. I like it. I could never go back to button, honestly. Now, do y'all think 2K will revamp the shooting in NBA 2K27? I want y'all to put it in the comment section. This next user also chimed in and said no dip is not the problem. Tempo shooting is not skillful. Muscle memory and adjustability on each shot takes way more skill, especially when you add dribbling, quick stops, and then contest. It sounds like Mike Wong brainwash you to use the stick to shoot. Let me know if you agree with that or not. Another user also chimed in as well. He says, so instead of blaming 2K for whack AI defense, now I ain't gonna lie, the defense in this game is crazy, especially the contest system, the blocking fouls constantly being called, the hands up defense don't count, the AI doesn't exist defensively. They got a lot they gotta look into when it comes to NBA 2K27. Trust me on that. But before we go down this rabbit hole, let's continue on. He said the actual element of basketball, which is quickly shooting off the catch, blame 2K for making it OP or giving every demon crazy animations, but it should be faster like how it is this year. Dumb opinion. Let me know if you agree with that person or not. This next user also chimed in as well. He said it needs to be removed or totally revamped. They lack the ability to know it behind an attribute requirement or a takeover. That no way should Bills with 78 free ball be shooting 70% on no dip. Let me know if you agree with that or not. Put it in the comment section. But overall, I don't necessarily have a problem with no dip. I have a problem with the contest system. The contest system has failed us this year. In fact, they didn't patch to what we are playing now. This contest system, they did drop that patch earlier in the cycle, and the 2K community, we complained, and then they revamped it back, and somewhere in the middle they actually turned it back without telling us, where you literally have to jump and slap somebody in the face to get a good contest. Because if you just stand there, I do it as a point guard. As a point guard, I see somebody just standing playing defense, and you see you could know somebody's flat-footed and their reaction time is not on point, and I pass the ball to my teammates and I say, just shoot the ball. No matter if they're standing close to you, just shoot the ball, because once they don't have their hand in your face and damn near slapping you or putting makeup on and, you know, fixing your eyebrows or something, it wouldn't count as a contest, and it's a good shot in NBA 2K26. So I think they really need to take a look at the contest system. Not only the contest system, I ain't gonna front, there is a skill to the no dip, and I ain't got it yet. I know some people say it's easy. Well, let me know some tips in the comment section so I could get that down. The AI for sure as well need a huge revamp if you ask me. The AI just stand there is useless. Even I see AI jump at people, literally contest, and I'm amazed that the AI looks like it's playing defense, but the result still says open, right? Which is saying that even if the AI try to play defense, the game don't reward it as such. They got a lot to look into and adjust when it comes to NBA 2K27 and probably NBA 2K26 going forward. Again, let me know your thoughts. Now, I also saw this post from Irv Gotti. He said ideas for NBA 2K27. That green windows should shrink when using no dip shooting. The risk or reward trade-off where you get a faster jump shot, but it's harder to hit. That's an interesting angle. I know a lot of y'all won't agree, especially the no dip demons out there, but that is not a bad idea. This is not Brute saying that you don't have no skill. I already said that I ain't got the no dip down, so I'm not part of the people that no dip on a regular basis. I might do it here and there, especially with my taller builds, but I do not no dip at all. I catch and shoot like a regular old head do. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's actually a pretty solid idea. He said passes need a mechanical skill gap. He said add a button or stick combination to throw faster passes or passes that fake out a defender. What I think 2K need to do is or put into the game is a cancel pass. One of my biggest or most annoying things with the game is when you press pass, right? Like the ball is coming. Like I like to do touch passes, right? So if the ball is coming, I see somebody opening it from an angle or he's about to get open or whatever, I press pass instantly. But what happens sometimes is I get a bump animation, right, to a defender that's close to me, and then I cannot cancel a pass. So 2K need to add a pass cancel button or somewhere mechanic in the game that allows you, so even if you press that quick pass and you see the bump happen, you should be able to cancel it somehow. But currently that's not in the game, and I hate it. And then you could see the interception coming a mile away, when that bump happened, which gives the defender time to now see the open offensive player, and then they just run, spam, steal, and get an easy interception. You can't do anything about it. So we need a pass cancel button somewhere in NBA 2K27. Let me know if y'all think that's a good idea. I want y'all to put it in the comment section. Now we continue to say increase the speed of the right stick hands up defense. Even if you're in good position, you can't get a hands up in time right now. And yeah, hands up defense is trash in this game. I ain't gonna lie. In fact, I recommend to most people that I play with, keep your hands down to slide and get your bumps, and you gotta jump if you see somebody about to shoot that rock. You have to jump. If you try hands up, you're gonna get it right between your eyes. Pause. Alright, I'm just being honest with y'all. This user actually response said, bro, just remove tempo shooting. I guarantee you, not even half of the community would be able to know if they were doing it with a button. And I could guarantee it as well. Again, I don't have the no dip down. I'm probably doing it wrong. Again, I keep asking for tips to hit your boy up. But yeah, if the button was no dipping, they would not be doing it. This next user also chimed in as well and said, bro, they're not worried about that. They have to make the game playable for casual to have a chance to win. Defense will not be in the game again, so casuals play the game because they are the ones that spend and buy VC. So they make money. Yeah, there is some truth to that as well. This next user also chimed in and said, no dip with tempo is the most brain dead thing 2K has ever seen. Just remove tempo shooting and half of the community won't be able to shoot again. Bring back plug steals, cause having someone dribble through your body is disgusting. They need to definitely do something to that. People dribbling through you and escaping through your body is the most annoying thing as well. That let defense as it is, at least for the start. That make close shots, layup hits only on green window. video because I'm pissed when someone makes a late time in 40% contest layup. And that goes in a lot more than we think, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So that's why we end it for y'all, man. Now, overall, do I really think that 2K will ever, fine-tune their game to perfection? No, I always think there will be flaws. They'll always make adjustments, and they know their reason why, to be quite honest with y'all. They get feedback, they look at the statistics and data, they listen to feedback from certain people, and then they make their final decision. Can they really fine-tune certain things? For example, AI is to a better position. I believe they can, because I remember it might be NBA 2K24, NBA 2K23. One of those, the AI, I felt like it was at a really good place compared to where is it now. AI is pure garbage now. It's always in your way. Don't know how to space the floor right. They can't play a lick of defense. Unfortunately, you should be able to at least trust your AI so somebody can just stand and shoot in their face. Before, in previous 2Ks, even if the AI was bad, you had to at least do a little step back or some move, but now you just catch and shoot like regular, or just catch and pause and do a little step forward just to create that space and then shoot. Like, it's so easy to score in air right now. It's almost disrespecting my intelligence. Now, hopefully they make those improvements along the way. I do have some trust in 2K, and the problem I have is even if they make certain moves in the right direction, usually the feedback change the game to a certain level. Like, for example, the contest system is a very good example of where I felt it was in a good spot at one point, and they listened to certain feedback and changed it to where you had to slap somebody in their face. But that just could be a boy opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Till next time, all best and be safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Notification bell is free and key. Peace.